Hey guys, this is Jeff from Zen Trader with a nightly update. I want to start off looking at the NASDAQ. I've got a couple different views here. The timing signal went positive on the 29th, and it's been looking very bullish ever since. I really like what the markets are doing. Today was a fairly boring day. I only placed one trade. I exited the Q-Core trade I entered last Thursday. Entered that very early in the session. Took my 11% off, and the rest of it for me was just some sideways action. The markets, they didn't pull back enough with some of the stocks that I've been watching. And a few stocks started to break out, and I'll probably do another post later on adding some charts with some stocks that I like. But overall, this is a very bullish chart. We're inching higher and we're consolidating as we go, so we don't get overbought, which we are not even remotely overbought. We're getting closer to my first target around 26.95 ish, and ultimately I think we're going to go a lot higher. When you look at the daily chart and you look at the indexes in relation to their Keltner channels, they're moving up, they're going sideways, and most likely they're going to continue to push higher in the trend that they're in, which is an uptrend. You've got the moving averages here peeling out, which is a good thing. We're not overbought, and the ADX is starting to turn up. Although this is really waiting for a big move, I want to say another, like for instance, NASDAQ is up like 40 or 50 points. That's what it's going to take to really get this to move up in the positive, DI to move higher. This is one scenario that could play out. This trend line, this channel that I've drawn here, and this would ultimately take us back to the 2011 highs. Now, I'm not saying we're going to get there. Before we do that, we need to get back to the 2740 level. At that point, I'll reevaluate how the market got there, what are the quality of the breakouts, what other confirming factors could cause that market to go higher. But this is just one count that I'm watching to see how it plays out. When you look at the Dow 60-minute over the last 3 months, this is in my opinion, this is a very bullish chart. It's almost like a giant cup with a handle, with a breakout, with a retest, and then with another breakout. And then we're just kind of consolidating here, waiting to push further higher, which I think we're going to get. The Toronto Stock Exchange, this exchange, it threatened to really dump back in November, and then the retest in December. I had this as the support line, the support area rather. It held. And now we're right at resistance, but I don't think that this is any significant resistance that in fact, I think we could easily break through that tomorrow. Basically, we rallied up to this resistance, and then we've just kind of consolidated with this little downward wedge, and I fully expect this to, the RSI is already starting to curl up. I fully expect this to break out. I mean, we could have obviously earnings are going to play a big factor as we start to enter into earning seasons, and that's one thing that could either derail this rally or fuel it. So that's ultimately, I think, the catalyst that's going to drive this market higher or push it lower. With the VIX, this is a good chart to really show how volatility has been coming out of the market, and we're not in the complacent stage. So that's key as well. We still have a lot of ways to go before we get to a market that's complacent and likely going to fall, which I don't think that's the case. You can see we're still above normal. We're still coming down out of this high volatility area, and so I think that there's still lots more room for the market to move higher. So hope this analysis helps you guys in your trading. Bye.